Okay, so
Live now.
we are live, and I don't know how many attendees are on, so but you know it doesn't even matter how many attendees are on because this is going to have a life even after this live event.
Okay.
So we're being recorded as we speak here to those who are either listening in or who are listening to the recording. We are 2 minutes ahead of time. So Jeffrey and Gail Ann and I we're just getting our technical feet wet here with how this is going to work. Okay,
Yep.
So let me just see. Present from everybody.
Well, I just lost you. Can you hear us?
Marilee, you're muted.
Okay.
Okay,
All
you're
right,
unmuted.
good.
Cool. So this is what's going to happen. When I talk, it'll be me big screen. When you talk, it'll be you big screen. So, and then, you know, sometimes I check to see attendees. We're not really going to be, I didn't promote this as a, how do I say, question and answer thing. So we're just going to move forward with this, and because we're almost at the top of the hour, so let me just welcome everyone. Good evening, everyone. Marilee Tolan here, and I'm really excited that you are joining us on this kind of an almost impulsive program. You know, I've been working on an event, and I just wanted to talk to the people who are just on top of the whole event idea. These are two very special people. They're the big East Coast Diamond couple, and Jeffrey Lewis and Gail Ann Green, who you're going to meet and hear from in just a few minutes. And they are really some of the greatest leaders in Young Living because they have been running a very special event every month for years and years and years. And there are a lot of people who have been greatly touched by them and influenced by them. And one of the many marketing messages that Jeffrey Lewis puts out to the world, and many of you who are listening in know this because a lot of you are in Jeffrey and Gail Ann's organization, is get to events, right? So how we're going to talk about this tonight is we're going to talk about just the idea of events, the importance of events, and I'm actually going to be handing this over in a few minutes to Jeffrey to talk about that. And then, of course, before we end up, I want to share with you some very special information that we have about an upcoming event. And I think we're also going to have a pop-in surprise guest. So without further ado, I would like to introduce East Coast Diamond couple Jeffrey Lewis and Gail Ann Green. Welcome and thanks for coming here tonight.
Thank you for inviting us.
Thank you. We're excited to be here.
Where are you right now? Where in the world are you?
We're at home.
We're at home in Union, New Jersey, but not for long.
So where are you headed?
We're headed to Croatia and Paris very shortly.
Oh my gosh.
And
well,
the reason we're going to Croatia is because we're going to attend, I don't know what number raindrop technique training this is for us, but we've gone to a lot of them. In my opinion and Jeffrey's opinion, you can never go to too many events. And even though we've been to raindrop trainings, we've been facilitators at Young Living corporate raindrop trainings, we still felt compelled to go and see what new things are on the horizon, and Gary's always changing it up a little bit, so we wanted to see what was going on and learn all about it and be with our fellow Young Living people. You know, there's just a lot of great Young Living people from all over the world who are going to be there. Over how many people?
Over maybe 4,000.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
A raindrop technique class with over
4,000
4,000
people.
people.
That is crazy.
Yes,
That is
and
awesome.
then the diamond trip is going to begin, this year's diamond trip in Croatia, and we are going to go to Young Living's very own helichrysum farm. And it's the first cultivated helichrysum farm, and they're cultivating, you know, the wild-crafted helichrysum, which requires a very rocky soil, and I'm sure we'll have much more to tell you when we get back. But we'll be doing that in Croatia and seeing the beautiful country, and then they're taking us to Paris for a couple days.
OMG!
That could be
Wow!
bad.
Yes.
And so you got there by all these awesome live events, right? That we're going to be
Absolutely.
talking about tonight. And so, yeah, I mean, there's just so much to talk about, and I can already see how many more times I want to have you on so we can record this and share your great information with the world. But you, just for those people who might be watching this that don't know too much about who the two of you are, and by the way, let me just interject here before I go into that question about who you are in the world and how you can share this. You, I know, are going to be sharing a much bigger story in a few weeks, and that's the live event we're going to talk about, right? So, but for now, how long have you been in Young Living, and how did you get started? And can you also answer that question as it relates to events and how you got to where you are as Diamonds?
Well, we've been in Young Living 19 years, and it all started in our little home in Union in Montclair, New Jersey, through a Native American shaman who dropped oils on Gale Ann on Route 17M, and it changed our lives. I don't think we have time to go into the long version of it, but it was a powerful experience which changed our lives. We were very broke at that moment. We couldn't even afford Young Living oils, but we got really shifted from that, and Gale Ann got really shifted, and then from there, it took us 3 weeks to save enough money to purchase the oils. Go ahead.
Yeah. So we in those days, this was like 1996 that we first got introduced, and in those days there were no tools, there were no classes. So when there was a class, we took off and we traveled to go to see that, whatever it was. 5 hours, 10 hours, we took off and just drove to see and learn and experience what these great products have to offer. And so, we were very driven. And people right now are a little bit jaded because they think that they have it all because they've got the internet, they've got webinars, and anything. All the information that they need is at their fingertips. But truly, there's nothing like a live event because we really have gained so much in terms of community and seeing the larger picture. Oh, no sound? We have no sound?
No, we can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay.
Good. You're doing great.
Sorry.
I'm going to live stream you at the same time.
Uh-oh.
You're live on Twitter. You're live on Twitter and Facebook right now, but
oh my God.
I'm not going to intimidate you at all. By the way, I'm going to be teaching this at the event. So go ahead.
Oh my God.
Oh, you are the master. Yeah, so there's nothing like being at a live event because you get the information. There's the energy of however many people are there, 700 people, 200 people, 3,000 people, doesn't matter. There's an energetic force that occurs when you're with people of like mind and heart and interest, and it helps you to really flourish and expand. And you can't get that from looking at something by yourself on your computer screen. You just can't. So,
right. It's important to be belly to belly, right?
Absolutely.
The combination of, you know, this type of thing and then being in person is kind of nice, because look at us, we don't really have to travel anywhere tonight, and
No.
you know, that's kind of cozy. But there's nothing like the energy and the power. And I think just because even as it relates to Young Living, you know, we're all about the energy and the feeling and the vibration and the coming together of all of it. And of course, the smelling of the oils and the
Absolutely. We just put on white Angelica.
Did you? Oh my gosh. I'm going to
everybody grab the white Angelica if you have it, or whatever oil you have near you.
Okay, I'm going to join.
Let's just do this.
Hey, everybody, let's just all get our white
let's
Angelica.
Just drop some oil. Woo! Drop some oil. And
see, we can have an essential oil party online.
Circle. And so really take it in.
Nice.
Oh.
Take it into your brain. Take it into every cell. Wow. What a difference immediately, right?
That is awesome. So while you guys are doing that, I'm going to call our little special guest who
okay.
I'll give you a little background on this. So I saw this woman not too long at a wonderful live event I went to up in North Jersey that Jeffrey and Gail Ann sponsored. And this gal, who I have a lot of affinity for and in common with, because she's a nurse and a colon therapist, and you know, we go way back in our professional background together. So she announces to a few of us, I should get her on the phone, I'm trying to do that and talk at the same time. She announces to us that she bought this amazing new car. Right? Oh my gosh, wait, I gotta get her on the phone. I gotta go to, let's see, Recents. Okay, here she is, Wildwood, New Jersey. Okay, and so, and it was, I think it's red, isn't it red? And she
yes, it is red. It's gorgeous.
Red hat and a red coat.
Red coat.
And I am hoping. Hello. Hi, Urs the nurse. You're not only talking to me, darling, but you're talking to a group of people online, and we were just talking about you in a good way. Okay, so I was telling them a little story the last time I saw you, and you were announcing you just got this amazing car. Can you tell us what that car is?
Can I do what?
Tell us the name of that car.
It's a Tesla.
Can you guys hear her?
Yes.
It's a Tesla. It's a
Tesla.
Very special Tesla. And what enabled you to get this amazing Tesla?
The amazing Tesla is because of Young Living.
Because of Young Living.
Because of Young Living.
Can you guys hear her? I'm just...
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Cool. Okay. And Ursula, you were given one message. I remember we had a short little conversation on this, and it was a lot of fun talking to you about it. And you were given a message that was a recommendation on how to build your business. And what was that recommendation, and who did it come from?
It came from Jeffrey Lewis. I've been meeting in Saddlebrook maybe 15 years ago, and he said he who attends the most meetings wins.
He who attends the most meetings wins, right? And because, I mean, I know you to be a real fun gal. You have an amazing practice in colon hydrotherapy. But you're like, when we talk about the colors, are you a blue? You like to go to parties, right? You like to have parties. You like to go to parties, right?
Yes.
And
I like to have them, attend them. I like to be with people that are fun-loving.
Uh-huh.
And that like to use oils. It's helpful, but as long as they like to have fun, I can put oil on.
Yeah. So when I look on, when I look around and see folks in Young Living, I think the person who I see who has had the best time next to like Jeffrey Lewis is you, Urs the nurse, by just like being with bunches of people and going to events and having events. But you know, when everybody was oohing and ahhing at that Tesla that you had in the parking lot, we were all quite impressed. What is a Tesla? For those people who don't know what a Tesla is, tell us what a Tesla is. Give us a...
It is a 100% electric car.
100% electric car.
It does everything, but yeah, 100% electric. You have to plug it in somewhere. I have a special plug in my garage. And there aren't places like Menlo Park Mall where they have a free place to supercharger. In 20 minutes you can charge it. They'll go for about 300 miles on a charge. And it has like a huge iPad in the front of the car.
It has a huge iPad? You mean at the dashboard? I didn't see the inside of it.
Yeah, it's kind of like, it looks like a big iPad, but a little different shape, so almost, actually bigger. And it's got, you know, all these little buttons, like I can attach this to my phone, so I can use the speakerphone and just push the phone button, and if I get a call in or if I'm calling out, so it's really, it's nice. I don't have to worry about my phone, you know, I'm just calling from there, so it really works for the business, actually, too.
It's very impressive for the business. One of the things that I learned from you, if you don't mind me saying, that when you got this Tesla and, you know, from your Young Living business and, you know, you're out talking to people, that you found it much easier to lead with the business as opposed to the product, right?
Yeah. Because I'm really seeing how this has really transformed my life, that I could afford to have you know, the luxury, and I am an environmentalist, so just a perfect fit for that. Solar in my house, and I really want to reduce my carbon footprint. You know, and Young Living allows me to do that, and I love being part of a company that's also doing that as much as possible.
Great. And I think really what you did is you followed Jeffrey's rule of thumb is he or she who gets to the most live events wins. So we just want to congratulate you on this amazing and everybody who's listening and probably watching the recording is doing the same. So Urs the nurse, thank you so much for taking time to be on with us and talking to the power of live events.
Yeah.
We love you, Urs.
Okay, did you hear that, Ursula? They're sending their love to you. Take care.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you.
Alrighty. See ya. Bye-bye. Bye. That's fine. Bye. Yeah, so Jeffrey, yeah, I was talking to her earlier and she said, Jeffrey, you know, it's very simple. I said, oh my God, Ursula, that's so awesome. This car is beautiful and I've seen her business just grow and grow. She said, yeah, Jeffrey told me just get to live events. He who gets to most of the live events wins. So
and then there's another piece of it, Marilee.
Yes, go ahead.
Ursula doesn't keep it a secret. She brings lots of people to the meetings.
Part 2 of that formula. That's right. That is right, yeah. So, you know, it's really the type of thing where if people just want to have fun and be that of like-minded friends, you know, just go to events. So, and there are just a ton of events happening now, right, Jeffrey?
Ton. There are events everywhere, all over the country, all over the world. And as people advance to Diamond, and there's more and more people advancing to Diamond in Young Living, each Diamond has to do at least 6 to 8 events in the United States and then 2 internationally. So as we have close to over 200 Diamonds, all these events are happening all over the country and all over the world, where people have access to these people that have achieved where other people want to go. So it's really amazing that that's what I tell people. It is that simple. I've learned from my leaders and my mentors in the industry for so long. It really is that simple. He who learns how to promote events and attends events and gets their team to totally buy into that crushes everyone else. That's flat out crushes everyone else. Those three things. You learn how to promote them, you attend yourself, and then you get your team to it. You get your team to buy into that same formula, and you'll win every single time, because you let the event do the work. You let the speakers do the work. You can go in back in the room, and I've done it many times, and sleep, because I've done my job.
Oh, we always say there's Jeffrey sleeping again.
I'm sleeping in front of Gary Young. That's okay. I got 150 people in the room. I can afford to sleep now.
Yeah, that's right. You're almost done. Yeah, that is very, very awesome. But it's very smart, right? It's a way of leveraging, ourselves too.
Absolutely.
And so.
And networking is not just networking is not just about enrolling people and teaching them to enroll people. Networking is to network the events as well.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine if you invited everyone you know to an event that you're excited about, and they come and they get excited, and the next time they bring a lot of people? So it snowballs. It just snowballs.
Right. Yeah, I mean it makes so much sense, because first of all, I have found, and I'm sure all of us who are working with Young Living, it's not just about us telling these folks what we know and teaching and educating. It's about letting them see other people, maybe other people that they can relate to more than they can relate to me.
Absolutely.
Right? And feeling like there is some camaraderie and there's a community, and it's so great to get all kinds of folks together, and then have them, the people on the stage or the teachers or the presenters, be the expert, right? Even if we are, it's always nice to defer to others. What are some of your theories and ideas, Jeffrey, about that? And Gail Ann, like, I always heard that expression, an expert is defined as somebody who's from out of town with a slide presentation, right? You ever hear that expression?
Well, yeah. That's really true, and I always try never to be the expert. I always want to refer to people like yourself, Marilee, or Gail Ann, or Sue Pellicati, or Nancy Weber. We have so many, James Niederland, Jahan Thomas, Pam Rich. We have so many leaders that are just so talented that I want to refer people to these other people, that they might hear it differently than I might say it, because that's really it is. I think it's the favorite uncle thing. People hear it always differently when they hear it. You can tell them the same thing 100 times, and then they hear it from one person, and they say, "Oh my God, that's the greatest information in the world." You've been telling them that for 3 years. And they never heard it once from you, but they hear it one time from this person, and they're going, "Oh my God, my life just changed."
Yeah, I know. John and I call that the favorite uncle syndrome, or the favorite aunt, right? Yeah, that's another important reason as to why. Yeah. So you just mentioned a long list of some amazing people, especially here on the East Coast, here in your New Jersey fold, and I want to take a minute to highlight them, and just talk also about the upcoming event that is happening that you two are also speaking at. And that is at the end of April, the Healthy, Wealthy, and Rise event. So can we just talk a little bit about, because you know some of these folks, I've they're on your recommendations too. The panelists that we're having on how to share: James Niederland, Sue Pellicati, and Suzanne Vanover. Could you talk a little bit about those three?
Each one of those people are extraordinary in their own way. Each one has their own special talents. Each one of those people are having their best months ever this month. They're just they each have an extraordinary ability to connect with others, and to lead, and to teach, and to inspire people. So they really inspire us in what they do every day. So it's really...
And they have systems. These folks, and you know, I really thought about them for the panel because they are very good. They have systems in place, and they have formulas that they go through, right, to have their presentations and to follow up with their people. And what's very exciting is they're going to be sharing some of this at the event when we have the team on the panel. And so day one, let me just talk about the dates of this event. It's Thursday.
Great.
Friday, the 23rd and 24th of April, and it's a 2-day live event. Day 1 is health, and day 2 is wealth. That's why we're calling it Healthy, Wealthy, and Rise. And this is kind of an offshoot of the last 2 years. I've had a very large 3-day live event called Rise. So this is under the umbrella of bringing in the young living model and amazing people and theme. So day 1 is health. And our first keynote opening speaker is going to be Linda Lee Smith. A lot of people know Linda Smith, right? Isn't she awesome? I mean,
awesome.
Wrote the books, literally, and created the certification programs. She's going to be talking about essential oils past, present, and future. And is she not the best storyteller?
Absolutely.
Oh, my God. She's an amazing
Absolutely.
storyteller. I can listen to Linda all day.
She's an enchantress.
Enchantress, is that what it is?
Enchantress.
I like
She's
that
enchanting, and really, really, you know, she starts talking and she weaves these tales, and it just sweeps you into this, you know, this other place.
And the history that she brings up, you know, some of the saints and the sages who have used essential oils for healing, and, you know, all the biblical history. I mean, she's just the knowledge of history and her ability to tell stories. So, I mean, I can't think of anything more perfect for her to be presenting on the past, essential oils past, present, and then we're all like on the edge of our seat. You know, and we all have different feelings and thoughts about where this is going in the world, the future of essential oils for our healing and our health care, as well as for our businesses. So Linda's on that day. Then we're going to have Nancy Weber. Now, you guys talk about this amazing being, Nancy Weber. She can cover so many topics, but she's specifically that day, she's going to talk about special needs families.
Oh, wow. That's fantastic. She is so talented, and so Nancy is also an ex-nurse, another nurse, who is just extremely gifted in every area, and just amazingly how she communicates with people. I think people are going to be very taken with her information and how she presents, and she also had the ability to present this information at the convention to a lot of people. So she was on stage, she did a lot of research on this. There's been a lot going on this, and it's just been really powerful.
Oh, that's exciting. I actually didn't know that. That is even more reason to come to this event, right? It's going to be like little mini convention vignettes. That is great. So also that day, speaking of nurses, yeah, we do actually happen to have even another nurse, and that's Donna Brooks, who is a family nurse practitioner who has been a holistic nurse for many, many years, and her specialty has been in nutrition and also women's health. She's branching out very much into women's health as it has to do with essential oils. She's also a graduate of beauty school, Young Living Beauty School, right? So she's going to be addressing women's health and beauty. So for any folks who are interested, any ladies who are interested in some hormonal balancing of the endocrine system, I mean, you know, Donna's a great one to do that. She's an excellent teacher. And, you know, a lot of these folks that they have other areas of expertise. I know Nancy's just a specialist in animals as well. Donna's a specialist in yoga as well. So, but they are having one specific topic. And then, speaking of animals, Sandy Rakowitz.
Yay.
Yay, she's awesome.
Sandy Rakowitz.
Another amazing woman.
another amazing woman. She is a Barbara Brennan graduate, not only a graduate, but has been an instructor at the Barbara Brennan School for many years. And she is an animal communication specialist and just, an animal person all the way around. And she is going to talk about and demonstrate. We might have a four-legged there. I don't know. We'll see. She's going to demonstrate essential oils and animals too.
Excellent.
And then, and I'd love you guys to speak to this a little bit. So that's the lineup for Day 1 Health. That night we are going to get ready to put your pajamas on if you want, right? So we're having we're having movie night, the night of Day 1, and we're going to show the rise of the entrepreneur. So can you guys talk a little bit about this? You were really doing a lot with that. You did some showings at your office and things, right?
Yes. Well, we also have had the great fortune I've been good friends with Eric Worre, who is the GoPro guy, and I've been following him for the last few years really closely and been going to all of his events. Gail Ann's been going. We pulled our team to go, and we were there when he launched this this DVD and this documentary on the rise of the entrepreneur. I think it's one of the most powerful tools you can use to show people where life is going. How everything is changing, how fast it's changing, and how if you're not on top of it, you're going to be left behind, and what you need to do to really thrive in the next century, and how network marketing really is the answer to all these unemployed people. They're saying more people more people are being employed, but really more people are just dropping off the unemployment radar, and they're not just showing up. And people really need an opportunity, and network marketing is that opportunity, and it shows why and how, and it is just so powerful.
And also on this DVD, there are some of the most highly regarded professionals in various positions who speak on the DVD. For instance, Richard Bliss Brooke. Many of you know he wrote The 4-Year Career, which the Young Living version has highlighted. Adam Green, the youngest person to ever reach Diamond, and now Royal Crown Diamond. And so Richard Bliss Brooke, of course now I'm trying to think. Paul Zane Pilzer, he's an economist.
Kiyosaki and his wife,
Harry Dent.
Brian Tracy.
Yes. I mean, there's just person after person after person, and a lot of women on there. Yay! Pointing the way. And so you're actually able to learn from their mouths about all the future of the possibilities. I think that this DVD really opens you up to possibilities that you probably haven't thought about. And so it's a wonderful, wonderful DVD. I love having showings of the DVD and having discussions afterwards. And we're really looking forward to that night.
Absolutely. It's going to be so much.
I know. So it's almost like we've got this great lineup of people, and then we have all these amazing experts that we can say are going to be with us too. And the real fun part about that night is we're going to have a contest. So anybody who comes in their pajamas, because it's a pajama and popcorn party as well, anybody who comes in their pajamas is going to be entered into a drawing, and we have some very special prizes. And then we're going to do an applause meter for like the best set of pajamas, the best set of PJs that night. So you don't have to wear them, it's optional, but it's going to make it fun. So great. So that is Day 1, day and evening. Day 2 is wealth. So Day 1 is health. Day 2 is wealth. And Jeffrey and Gail Ann are opening up that day. And then the title of that presentation is From Fred Flintstone Car to Birthdays in Paris. And they're going to share their story, which is really, I mean, I remember talking with Gail Ann when she was telling me, because, we had similarities with our relationships with our guides and stuff, and she said, yeah, well, when Jeffrey and I first started going out, he had a car that had no bottom floor. his feet would fall out the bottom floor. It's kind of like a Fred Flintstone car, right? So that's like how you guys started out. And the title is so appropriate because, Gail Ann, you just mentioned that you guys are to Paris. After Croatia, you're going to Paris, and you're going to be spending your birthday in Paris.
Yes.
Absolutely. And the other thing is that my birthday is the last day, well, it's the day of the diamond trip that everybody's supposed to go home. But you've got to be out of your mind to leave Paris on your birthday. So we're going to spend an extra couple of days there.
Yeah.
Wow. So your presentation is going to be very apropos, and I think just your story and who you are is really going to be inspirational and demonstrate to people what they can do. That we all have our stories. So that's going to be a great kickoff to day 2, the Wealth Day.
Yes.
And then another presentation is by Jahan. You talked about Jahan, right? And Jahan has the Tri-Harmony Success System that a lot of people are very familiar with. And she's going to cover the compensation plan, which is really great. I saw her on a video doing that, and I thought, wow, that's really good. So she's going to cover the compensation plan. And then yours truly, I am doing a presentation. I'm doing a session that day on the power of online marketing and network marketing. So internet marketing and network marketing.
Excellent.
And what I was just doing here with you, and I'm going to do it again, I'm going to teach everybody how they can live stream from their phone, from their iPhone. So I'm going to have some fun little technical things that really will empower. It's just nice to have those extra pieces of what we can use with image marketing, visual marketing, video marketing, and when we put the two types of marketing together, network marketing and online marketing, it's like marketing on steroids.
Oh yeah, awesome.
Yeah, and then of course the panel. We opened up talking about we mentioned Sue Pellicati, James Niederland, Susan Vanover. I mean, these are all. They're just going to be having their time to talk about how they share Young Living, and then of course, who is our featured speaker that night? The Big Al.
Big Al.
Big Al.
Big Al is awesome.
He's awesome. He is awesome. And I feel so blessed that, he's going to be with it's just specific for the Young Living community. I mean, he has literally a global following, doesn't he, Jeffrey?
Oh, absolutely.
He's like, I was actually at a little marketing thing yesterday, and I was talking to some people who were involved in network marketing, but I don't know them through Young Living. It was just a generic program. And, they were talking about the network marketing leaders that they have followed, and he said they were saying, but all of them have their roots in Big Al, right? Who goes back to the 70s and has all those amazing, amazing books. And of course, he knows that we all like the colors, but he has a new book out, which I think is quite fascinating. I haven't gotten it yet, but it's about the first sentence. It's almost like a dialogue, a script, like how to start talking to people. Have you guys seen that book yet?
No, I didn't know that book was out. That's fantastic. I need to order that.
Yeah, just I mean, the past month or something. It's very, very recent, but it's called Your First Sentence. Isn't that a great title?
It is a great title. Great title.
Yeah. So anyway, those are that's an overview of the 2-day live event. We also have vendors that are going to be there and vendor opportunities, and of course Jeffrey will have all of his amazing books and resources and tools and materials there as well. And the hotel room rates are extremely reasonable, under $100 for a night. I don't know the exact cutoff date, but I do know that it's important to register soon. And we also have to talk a little bit about the registration, getting it in before this Wednesday, April 1st, right? Because you know, here's the deal, and I'm just going to be like very transparent and you know, truthful about all of this. I have it very reasonably priced. I wasn't even doing the whole marketing thing where the early bird specials there and yada 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 to motivate people. I just wanted bottom line price, right? So anyway, so it's $125 for the whole package for 2 days, and that includes the evenings as well. And then if you want to bring a friend on that, you can get your second friend for $97, right? So if you want
for all that's happening, that's amazing, Marilee.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
So much.
Yeah, and then if you want to come for 1 day only, it's only $75 for the day, because some people can maybe only come Thursday or Friday. If you want to bring a group, and this is like based on what Jeffrey was talking about, right? If you want to bring a group, you can buy 5 tickets for $497. Yeah. So anyway, it's really reasonably priced. It's healthywealthyandrise.com. I'm actually trying to pull up. There you go. Is that it right there? Can you guys see it?
There it is.
There it is.
Yeah, yeah. The thing is I don't know. Oh, I can move the screen. Okay, so healthywealthyandrise.com, and this is the entire overview. Here's our beautiful lineup of presenters, and the breakout of the day and the topics are, you know, workshop at a glance, day 1, day 2, and all the prices are right here as well. So here's the thing, and I know I had talked to Jeffrey extensively about this because we are very interested in getting folks to take advantage of this, is that the tickets for Big Owl, we're selling Big Owl tickets only for $25, okay, that night, for Friday night only. But those tickets don't go on sale until Wednesday, April 1st. The reason we held off until Wednesday, April 1st, give everybody a chance to make sure they get a full seat. Because if the $25 tickets sell out, we're not going to have spaces for all day Thursday, all day Friday. So that is why it's important to register by April 1st to ensure.
Register now, people. Register now.
Register now. So anyway, any other parting words or questions or any? Well, I'm not actually. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at the sidebar to see if I can see any questions that came on. No questions came on. But any parting words from Jeffrey and Kelly?
I just want to emphasize. I can't emphasize enough the treasure trove that this event is going to provide. There's something for everyone, and the speakers are so dynamic. And
this is the first time all of our leaders, this is our leaders, and this is very powerful. So thank you, Marilee, for putting this together.
Absolutely, thank you. And it will be such a fantastic thing for all of you to gather your teams, gather your leaders, and come down, caravan down. It's not very far. Just go down.
Take off from work. You got to take off from work. You got to say, "Oh, I'm sick." The next 2 days.
Caravan down. There's time for pajama parties and popcorn and all kinds of fun. But tremendous learning, tremendous community, and tremendous wisdom from experts.
Experts. Yeah, these are people that are doing it every single day. These are people that have, you know, tens of thousands of people on their team right now. People that have they do hundreds of thousands of dollars of volume. You guys would be unbelievably impressed in Ernst the nurse, who likes to have fun's volume. Her volume is amazing. She's just killing it. She just has so much fun, and she's creating this dynamic team that is just crushing it. And you need to hear and be around these kind of people. These
Yes.
are people that are achieving here in the Northeast. It can be done. It is being done. And we believe everyone can do it.
Absolutely. So come on down and listen, learn, have a lot of fun, and you get to hug everybody. How bad is that?
Put oils on each other. Hey, you know what? Based on what you guys were saying, I was thinking this just the other day. Like, if you think about the amount of time it would take to get all of that information from all of those people, right? Like, just say that would be once a month of a, this could be like months and months. You could get a year's worth of really good information and training and exposure
In 2 days.
in like 2 days, and at a very amazing price. So yes. So I am so glad that you were here tonight to inspire us and to
Thank you. Thank you. This has been.
It's so exciting to be part of this.
Be so excited to be part of this, and we were able to figure it out. And this is our first Google chat room thing.
Yeah, I'm having you back because you guys are awesome. It's fun to be with you. Honestly, that's kind of what I've decided. I'm like switching gears a little bit. We always tweak our course of which direction we're going in. And I'm really all about wanting to have fun and wanting to have pleasure and wanting to really, really enjoy the people I'm with. And this is something that is fun for me too, right? And I think it's fun for the people they're home with their families, yet they can still listen to you and Jeffrey and Gail Ann talk and bring their wisdom right into their living rooms and then get excited about being together in person as well. So thank you, Jeffrey and Gail Ann, so much.
Thank everybody. We'll see you on Thursday and Friday.
Yep, on April 23rd and 24th. Healthy, wealthy, and wise. Okay, good night, everyone. Thanks again.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.